Sorry for just staring like that for a second. I'm completely blind out here. The snow is still out here in Tennessee. I'm out here with my dogs as they make brown and yellow snow. Gotta go pick up some poop here. That's the benefit of being in the snow. You can actually see the poop. But man, I wish I would have brought some sunglasses because it is like almost painful out here. But fortunately, it's a beautiful day. Uh, Still pretty slushy. You got a few people driving around, but nothing too crazy. It's mostly just been me and the dogs and the old girl out here enjoying this beautiful time. Hey, Mags. I've been working all week trying to keep up with my workflow and projects. And at the same time, I've been fortunate enough to be taking this School of Song class by Brian Eno about songwriting. I think I mentioned it before in another update, but I haven't been able to do much of my creative stuff, which probably is one of the harder things when you're in a transition period is keeping up with your extracurricular projects. It just really comes down to doing the most important things like moving, like making sure bills are paid, making sure groceries are bought, making sure the dang camper isn't leaking, which, by the way, that's something that we learned with this first camping spot is that you've got to make sure that your stuff is leveled because your slides can leak if there is water or snow collecting on them. And that's something that the next spot we'll make sure to prep for because no one's got time for weeks when it's an emergency situation. Uh, we've also been surviving pretty well out here. Like the camper's been warm. It's like 22 degrees, I think. Well, last night that's what it got to. It's probably getting closer up to 32, 35, something like that. But either way, we had 2 tanks of propane. We are down to one. We have an electric space heater. Actually, we've got 2 electric space heaters now. So, fortunately, if an emergency comes, we're still going to be warm enough. And our camper also a fireplace, like one of those electric ones, plug-in type thing. But we've got a 12-volt heater on our holding tanks. So our water shouldn't freeze, our poop water shouldn't freeze, and our gray water shouldn't freeze. So we've been staying warm. It's been about 70 degrees inside the camper, so we're warmer than a lot of people, fortunately. I was hoping that our truck was going to be done on Friday, but this big snow, nobody's boat during the winter, but it's impossible right now to hardly even get in here or get out. But as the snow is melting, people are. Our next spot, I think we're going to be heading somewhere down to a thing called High Falls. I've always wanted to visit. Uh, it's got some beautiful waterfalls out there, and with this new series of this class that I'm taking, that's supposed to help with. Uh, not really. I don't really know who Jordan and Jacob is, but I suppose since I said your name, you get a shout out there. Oh, thanks for the subscription for you two then. Jordan and Jacob, I appreciate you. That next spot that we're going to be going to is called High Falls, like I mentioned before. And I'm hoping that with the inspiration from this songwriters course that I'll be able to take some time at each spot that I'm going to really document my experiment or my experience through the music and through the videos and just through the content that I'm making in my extra time because obviously when you're working nobody wants to document how you're making money because capitalism and whatnot, but the creative stuff, being able to get out and explore this kind of stuff, like I said, it's a dirty little poopy dog park, but it's beautiful. Just seeing snow, there isn't even hardly any dogs out here besides mine. There aren't even hardly any people, but there's a few buses and a few RVers just really out here toughing it. But I am gonna shut this one down here in a second to go start thinking about my song, because I think later today we have. No, it's Sunday. Sunday is when we get together for that next class, for the song of School of Song with Brian Eno. Man, I just don't understand how dogs poop so much. Like you think that they poop like one good time when they're at these parks, but that's not the case. It's about 2 or 3 times. So I'm gonna go and use some of this inspiration of being out at this park. In fact, I'm gonna even use some of this live stream. I'll shoot some B-roll of my background just to this crazy dog. Just took the cat. She's got the ball. What you doing with the ball, cannoli? That ain't for you. That's for water. You want some water? Oh, she's trying to play. Well, obviously, this is a good time here, so I hope y'all spend some time with your dogs today. I hope you give your dogs some water. I hope you get to experience a little bit more of the snow. And I hope you write a song. I hope you go outside and find something that inspires you, because why are we living if we aren't feeling inspired by something? I got a song on the page called Purpose. If you want to check it out, that's something that, obviously you see me right now taking care of my dog. That's a big part of my purpose. So my purpose today is going to be making some music, taking care of these pups as always, staying warm. Likely, I'll try to go live every day. It's something that I've been using as, I've been wanting to vlog a lot more, to document a lot more of our journeys and travels as we're getting out on this road. And I haven't been able to find a way to make it more entertaining for editing. So I'll probably just keep vlogging to document a lot of that stuff. It's easier for me to make my music and stuff a little bit more entertaining, but the vlogging stuff I'll just keep practicing and vlogging on live. So yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for seeing. Take it easy.